Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast. Dun. Oh, that's the dramatic music. Sorry about that. For Stephen A. Smith, right? I mean, here we go again. I had a chance to sit back and just, listen to everybody's take, even Stephen A. Smith's response that people coming at him about Russell Westbrook and him snitching, or people view him talking to the league as to why Russell Westbrook wasn't suspended, and Stephen A. Smith is like, well, this is my job. It's my job to find out why. I mean, okay, are you still putting up your reporter hat, or you're still flexing that you still have ties to the NBA and that you can call? I mean, you're a TV guy, right? I mean, they got people like ESPN that can request an inquiry from the league office just to say, hey, what's the protocol here? Is there a possible suspension? But he wants to take, onus of this and say, I called personally, right? Stephen A. Smith, we understand he's on a big platform and everything, but come great power, come great responsibility, right? He talks, he's for the people, for the culture, all this other stuff. But when he does something like this, he needs to understand that the optics, maybe he had good intentions to find out. I doubt it, yelling that he needs to be suspended. Maybe he had good intentions, but the optics of this doesn't look good, right? I mean, who has made Stephen A. Smith the authority figure? But see, we've propped him up to be on this platform, and this is what he does with it, right? I mean, people can get upset, players can get upset, but, he has a big following now. Before he was with the players, now, he is Mr. Conservative sports guy, right? I'm a conservative, so I have nothing against that, but it comes across as, okay, you're conservative on one hand, but then you also kind of like, you do antics like this. It makes you kind of look like you're kind of, being a kind of Uncle Tom in a way, right? That's just how it resonates within the black community. You know what I'm saying? And everything that Russell Westbrook did during that Clippers game with Luka and PJ Washington, the text, the fouls, all that stuff, it got handled in real time. Everything was addressed in real time. So there was no need to find out why he got suspended. There was no need for Stephen A. to get so animated. I mean, it wasn't like Russell Westbrook was out there, throwing chairs, throwing punches and everything. It's playoff basketball. And on top of that, too, I mean, there's an entertainment aspect. Look, man, like, the Clippers don't have Kawhi Leonard. Okay, the last thing you want is to have the refs impact the series, right? I mean, we talked about the whole 2016 NBA Finals, and Draymond Green had kicked LeBron James. Draymond got suspended, right? A lot of people to this day feel that particular suspension helped elevate LeBron James. At the time, I believe it was to capture his third championship. So yeah, they don't want anything to mess the product up on the court. And what Russell Westbrook did was definitely borderline, but they handled it. Got the text, got tossed out the game. What more is there need? We're gonna live to fight another day, to play another game with Westbrook in the game, right? No harm, no foul. Nobody got seriously injured off of Westbrook's antics or anything like that. So, I mean, this is Stephen A. Smith grandstanding, right? And every time the black community comes at him, he goes back on his platform. He was on First Take Today. I double down. He was talking about something. They're talking about something else. And he's like, and for those, I do my, it's my job. So all y'all, I stand on that, or something like that, right? It's just, I from what I'm seeing from Stephen A. Smith, he is slowly, if not already, has been distancing himself from former athletes and current athletes, right? I mean, there's going to be a point where, Stephen A. Smith, athletes are not going to want to work with you. And Stephen A. Smith is the type to be like, oh, well, he says in the past, I don't care if I ever talk to any of these players, right? Okay, we'll find out if you need former players or current players to join you on your podcast, right? If everything doesn't go correctly at ESPN for you to re-up for that big bag. You know what I'm saying? Life is not about burning bridges, right? It's about maintaining and reinforcing them bridges. So I hear what everybody's saying about Stephen A. Smith snitching and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say he's snitching. That's strong, but the optics of it, yeah, okay, fine. You want to call to find out, but why do you gotta be so vocal and demonstrative about Russell Westbrook, though, right? That's the biggest problem about this. You're gonna use your platform to try to suspend an MVP, right? A former league MVP, an NBA veteran, right? I mean, damn, Stephen A. Anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think about this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.